partner. It's right this way. The perfect location for kid and play. It's sunny, spacious, with one small quirk. It's a handyman special, so it might need a little work.
Are you crazy? Your taste is unrelatable. It's gonna take a year just to make this look presentable.
We got a problem, cause time is tight. I already sent out invitations for the housewarming party tonight.
What? I can't believe you. First you get this place and you invite our people over for the night?
Yo.
I mean, it's a handyman's nightmare.
Yo, Play, you just don't see the possibility.
I see the possibilities of losing all our friends. All right, I'm not gonna bug out.
You're right, this place is a mess. Let's at least take the floor. We'll take a measurement and buy some paint at the store.
But we don't have a yardstick, a ruler, or tape.
So we'll have to make an educated guess and estimate. Somebody told me once a cord is about 1 inch wide. So if I put coins down side by side, we'll figure out the square inches of the floor of the sum. And we can buy the right amount of paint, thanks to a rule of thumb.
Rule of thumb. Estimate what kid and play. Rule of thumb. Dance all night, dance all day. Rule of thumb. Estimate what kid and play. Rule of thumb. Dance all night, dance all day.
It's not a bad idea, but that could take all week. Another rule of thumb, let's use your feet. Now, a grown man's foot is about 12 inches long, so just step toe to heel and... Nah, this is wrong.
Now wait a minute, I got it. I'm 6 feet tall, so we can use a rule of thumb to measure the wall. Cause from fingertip to fingertip is close to your height, so we can estimate the floor space, and we can party tonight.
Why are you measuring the wall when we're gonna paint the floor?
I don't want to be rolling around on the floor. I can figure out the floor square footage this way. 6, 12, 3 flips of 6 feet each make 18 feet. 6, 12, this wall's about 12 feet. Now let's figure the area. How much is 12 times 18?
If I round 18 up to 20, that's 12 times 20, which is 240. We need enough paint to cover a 240 square foot floor.
Better use 2 coats. That's 480. I generally estimate 1 gallon for 400 square feet or a quart for 100. So a gallon and a quart should be more than enough. See ya! So that's the story of my partner and me.
And how this hype party crib came to be.
Now we can listen to the DJ and the big kick drum.
And we'll dance all night and day.
Thanks to rules of thumb.
Rule of thumb. Estimate what kid and play.
Oh, yeah.
Rule of thumb.
I feel good now.
All night, dance
Sing it,
all
girl.
day. Rule of thumb.
I did it dumb, did it dumb, did it dumb, dumb.
Rule of thumb.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, Play, we using that rule of thumb? Hello, my dear. Did you know that a baseball bat is about 1 meter long? Oh.
Yo, here's a cool rule of thumb. Your average slice of bread weighs about 1 ounce. That's right.
Yo, Play, check it out.
Yeah.
See, a dollar bill is about 6 inches long.
Hey, that's great. That's a neat rule of thumb.
Yeah, isn't it? Hey. Hey. Come back here. Oh, well.
From New York, it's Late Afternoon with David Numberman, the show that has made Google synonymous with giggles, hosted by a man who is truly in the prime of his life, David Numberman.
It's true. I am in the prime of my life. Today is my 41st birthday.
Hey, 41. Wow, that's a difficult concept for me to grasp, you know. Must make you feel sort of old and decrepit and...
No, now stop that, Paul. No. I feel great. This is going to be a banner year for Dave. No, it's true. All my prime number years have been.
41 is a prime number?
Yeah, it is, yeah. 41 is a special kind of number, divisible only by 1 and itself. You see, 40 is a regular old number. You know?
Yeah.
Well, come on, think of all the factors 40 has.
1, 2, 4, 5.
Yeah, right. 8, 10, 20. even 40 itself. Yeah, 40 was a mundane, run-of-the-mill age for 41. Oh, 41 is prime.
Wow, so you finally made it to prime time. Congratulations,
Well,
buddy.
What better way to celebrate than with my favorite thing in the world, a smart pet trick. So now please welcome Marley Perkins and her pet tiger.
Pet tiger?
Marley, it's great to have you back on the show here. How come you brought a chimp instead of your pet tiger?
Well, this is my pet tiger, Dave.
If you say so, Marley.
His name is Tiger.
Oh, I see, I see. Now, why would you name a chimp Tiger?
Well, because he acts like one. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Oh, yeah. Stay here. Because he acts like one. I mean, he can really tear a place apart when he wants to. We thought that Tiger here would be the perfect smart pet for your 41st birthday, Dave, because he has an extraordinary ability to recognize prime numbers, as you're about to see.
The very pinnacle of sophisticated entertainment, ladies and gentlemen.
We've rigged up a bunch of numbered bananas, one of which is a prime number.
We spare no expense.
Tiger here is going to go over and pick out the prime number. Kisses? Mwah. Very sweet. Okay, here we go.
Good luck. That's why they're called primates, Paul.
Ready, Tiger? Go for it. Good boy, Tiger. 61 is the only prime in the bunch.
Wow, let's watch Tiger's amazing feat on instant replay. That is the most amazing smart pet trick I've ever seen. Now, do Tiger's number skills have any practical applications?
Well, we're thinking about going into business together, Dave.
Oh, really? What kind of business?
Oh, some kind of monkey business. Can you make a funny face?
I think we just ruled out comedy. Well, thanks, Marley. Thanks for coming. And you too, Tiger. It's been great. Oh, you funny guy. See you later.
Dave, how do we know for sure that 61 is a prime number, huh?
Well, it's funny you should ask that, Paul, because the world's foremost prime investigator will be here to answer that question right after this word from our sponsor.
I'm going to need mathematics when I grow up. That's why I'm learning about it now as a nosy, noisy little journalist. I'll need to know statistics so I can figure just how rich and how famous the people I talk to each year really are. I'll need to use geometry and mapping because I intend to plan a lot of traveling to a lot of out-of-the-way places. I'll need to be good at mental arithmetic so I'll know how much time I've got left in my interviews and how to calculate interest in case I ever make any money. But mostly, I'll need it to produce the television show I've always wanted to do. Mathematics of the rich and famous. And you thought I was going to break this, didn't you? Ha ha ha!
Learn math. It's a subject you'll never outgrow.
Welcome one of the oddest characters in the world of numbers, Lieutenant Palumbo, P.I. Vicious.
It's a tough act to follow. You're looking dapper, Dave.
Thank you very much. You know, I wish I could say the same thing about you, but is it true you haven't taken off that coat in 25 years?
Does it look like I've been wearing this coat for 25 years? 23 years, Tom.
23. Now, is that a prime number?
You tell me, Dave.
Now, wait a second now. Isn't that your job as P.I.? I mean, I thought prime investigators are supposed to help people figure out whether a number is prime or not.
To tell you the truth, just about anybody can do prime investigation.
Really?
Yeah.
Even Paul?
Sure, even Paul. Paul, you were wondering about 61, right, Paul?
Yeah, Lieutenant. How can I be sure 61 is a prime?
Let's work with the bananas, huh?
Here we go. Hey, Lou.
Happy birthday, Dave.
Thank you, Lou.
Okay, 4 numbers, 1 prime. Let's start by eliminating the suspects. How did the chimp know this banana isn't prime?
Well, Any number that ends in 5 or 0 is a multiple of 5 and therefore can't be prime.
You're almost as smart as that chimp, Paul.
Oh, but he's got better hair.
Okay, what about 57?
Nope. Quick check tells me that 57 is a multiple of 3, so it can't be prime.
How'd you do the quick check?
Well, you see, any number whose digits add up to a multiple of 3 is itself a multiple of 3. 57. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 is a multiple of 3. Therefore, 57 is a multiple of 3.
Nice work, Dave. Here, have a banana.
Thanks.
Okay, 62 is even. We all know the number 2 is the only even prime number, right, Paul?
Only 2 is even and prime. Oh.
French fry, Dave?
I'll pass, but thanks for offering.
Okay, so we've narrowed it down to our prime suspect, 61. How do we prove that 61 is prime? How do we convince a jury of its peers? Maybe I should say pairs in this case, that its only factors are 1 and 61. Where's the evidence?
The evidence is circumstantial. We'll show by a process of elimination that no other number could possibly be a factor of 61.
I think he watches too much Matlock.
We'll start with 2. Since 61 is odd, that eliminates 2 and all other even numbers.
Good.
This is getting exciting.
We'll use Dave's method to test for 3 by adding the digits. 1 plus 6 is 7, which is not a multiple of 3, so 3 is out.
Wow, what a thrill.
4 is even, and we nix 5 because 61 does not end in 0 or 5.
Okay, 6 is even. Could 7 be a factor?
We'll have to use trial and error.
Yeah.
7 times 8 is 56, which is too low. 7 times 9 is 63, which is too high. 7 is not a factor of 61.
We're on a roll, Dave.
Boy, life doesn't get much more thrilling than this.
Oh.
What's next?
Well, Dave, I think we've ruled out all the possibilities. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. None are factors of 61.
Well, now, hang on a second. What about 9? I mean, it seems like 9 might be a factor of 61.
Well, let's try it.
Okay.
We've eliminated all the numbers up through 8, so that 9 would have to be multiplied by something higher than 8.
Like 9. Hey, 9 times 9 is 81. Nope, too high.
Case closed. Nice work, fellas. No one can accuse 61 of having any factors other than 1 and itself.
Well, that's a relief. I was beginning to think we were going to end up in math court again. What'd they nab you for last time, Paul?
Oh, careless problem solving. I didn't check my solution. It was a $17 fine.
17, another prime. Hey, speaking of that, you gonna eat number 57?
Oh, no. Be my guest.
Oh, yes, we're going bananas. We're going bananas today. Yeah!
In a normal case, it would be against procedure to eat the evidence, but this is hardly what I call a normal case.
No, normal is not the word that comes to mind. Well, time's up, folks. Tune in next time when we will have a completely normal show for you. No odd guests, no odd numbers, no me out.
Pauline, you have 2 chances to jump to the top of the pyramid. Each number you land on will be added to your score. You will be safe if your total stays between positive 25 and negative 25. If it goes outside this range, you'll be thrown from the pyramid. And remember, you have 1 zapper. Changes negative to positive or positive to negative. And time is of the essence. Begin.
All right, 5.
Total 5.
Negative 15.
Total negative 10.
Wonderful. Negative 10.
Total negative 20.
Well, there's only one place to go. That makes it easy. Hey, yeah, take some time to think.
Lost time is never found again.
I don't need more time. There's only one move to make. You sure about that? Yes! Negative 8!
Total negative 28. Goodbye.
Yeah! Maybe next. No, don't worry. I have one more chance.
You get one more chance. Ready, set, go.
Here goes. 5!
Total 5.
Negative 15!
Total negative 10. Total -20.
-8 won't get the best of me this time.
Time is but the stream I go a-fishing in.
I believe that. You know what to do. Right. What? Zap it. Right. Zap it! Awesome. 8.
Total -12.
Go!
Total -10.
I won!
You stayed within the range of 25 and -25.
Sweet victory!
I'll get you next time.
The story you are about to see is a fib, but in short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was Tuesday, 9:43 a.m., and this was the annual Let's Try to Go North of 14th Street Without Getting Caught Day, which the residents of Greenwich Village look forward to each year. My partner is George Franklin. The chief is Captain Greco. My name is Tuesday. I'm a mathematician. Monday has always been one of my favorite days. It's a smart day. It starts a week off on a slow, leisurely pace. But yesterday was an exception when a young friend of mine surprised me at Mathnet HQ.
Hi. Is Tuesday?
Emmy. Emmy, what are you doing here?
Am I interrupting?
No. Not really. Emmy, this is my partner, George Franklin.
Hi, Emmy. Why are you dressed like a clown? Are you going to a party?
No, my dad and I, we sort of put on parties.
More than that, George. They put on parties for kids who can't afford them. These are special folks, believe me. But then Emmy told us why she had paid us a visit. She said we were about to arrest her father.
Why are the police going to arrest your father, Emmy?
For robbing a bank.
That's a good reason, all right.
Except
Emmy's father, Emmet, worked for a vegetarian bank called the Bank of Legumes, a large corporation with branches and roots all over. The branch manager had sworn out a warrant for Emmet's arrest for embezzlement. We questioned him.
Tell us about the robberies, Mr. Legume.
They've been going on for the past 5 months. Nothing big, mind you, but it added up, little by little.
The crimes had taken place in 5 different branches, and when we asked how Emmet could have pulled the jobs, Simon Legume said...
But he was the only employee who worked at each of the branches when it was robbed. Oh, look. In March, Emmet Kelly worked at our Park Avenue branch. In April, he worked at our Lexington branch. In May, he worked at our Madison branch. In June, he worked at our Fifth Avenue branch. And in this month, he worked in this branch, Broadway branch.
It was compelling evidence, and Emmet had been picked up and dumped in the slam. Morning, George.
Hi, Pat. How was your evening?
I've had more fun in my life. I couldn't shake the picture of Emmet behind bars.
Me too.
Mathnet Tuesday. Hello, Emmy. No, we haven't had any brilliant ideas yet, but we're working on it. Keep your chin up, Em. That little girl is worried sick.
Pat, I've been going over the records of the bank's personnel.
Find anything?
Well, maybe. Emmet wasn't the only guy who worked at all the branches during the time in question.
Oh?
Well, there were 2 others that sort of overlapped. A guy named Al Dente and a woman named Blanche Nutt. They were at the branches.
At the same time Emmet was?
Well, not quite, but they sort of overlapped, and they were the only ones who did. Now, Al Dente was at 3 of the 5 branches, but left 2 months ago. Blanche Nutt was at 3 of the 5 branches when they were robbed.
But Al couldn't have done the most recent robberies, and Blanche couldn't have done the earlier ones because she was at different branches.
Unless they were
working together. Good thinking, Pard.
Let's talk to Blanche Nutt and Al Dente.
We got the addresses from the Bank of Legumes. First, we decided to pay a call on Al Dente.
Mathnet, may we speak with you?
Al Dente?
Yes,
Why are you wearing that hood?
I'm in the Federal Witness Protection Program. Can't be too careful.
Are you one of those people who got a new identity from the federal government?
Not exactly. I gave important testimony in a court case. They're worried that the people I testified against might come after me.
Don't they usually relocate you, give you a new name, start you off with a brand new life?
Yes,
But you're still at the same address, using the same name.
I wasn't a very good witness. They made me keep my name and address and just gave me this hood.
Doesn't that bother you?
Only when I eat spaghetti.
Didn't they at least get you a new job?
Sure. The job at the bank was my new job. Before that, I was vice president in charge of fraud for a major savings and loan. Now the Fed's got me working as a lifeguard at a car wash.
Turn that music off, Al Dente! You stool pigeon!
Nosy neighbors.
Mr. Dente, what was your job at the Bank of Legume?
I was a loan application officer.
What did you do?
Turned down loan applications.
While you were there, did you handle the bank's money?
Oh, no, I never touched any money. Turning down loan applications was a full-time job.
Did you work with a man named Emmet Kelly?
Sure did. A prince among men.
How about Blanche Nutt?
Yes, an odd duck.
Were you close to Blanche?
Who wants to get close to an odd duck? But she and Emmet were friendly. They were both tellers.
You say they're friendly?
I said they were friendly. They had a falling out a few months ago. I don't think they even speak anymore.
That's very interesting, Mr. Dente. Thank you for your help.
We'll be in touch if we have any more questions.
Coast is clear.
Al Dente was telling the truth, Pard. He's with the feds. He's clean. Any luck with Blanche?
I still can't get a hold of her. What are you working on?
I got permission to examine Emmet's bank records.
Looking for the missing money?
Yes, but it's not in his account. Now, I wish my statement was this orderly. He deposits his salary every month, withdraws some cash for living money, I guess, pays his bills. Doesn't change much.
Of course, he could have hidden the cash.
Sure, it could be in his mattress.
The cops searched his place and they found nothing.
He could have buried it in the backyard.
He lives on the 11th floor in an apartment building, George.
Long-handled shovel? Well, you know what I mean. It could be anywhere. Safe deposit box, bank account under an assumed name.
I got a little background on Blanche Nutt, Mathnetters. She used to be in showbiz.
Really?
She did a magic act, close work, you know, sleight of hand.
She gave up showbiz to become a banker?
More to the point, showbiz gave her up. She had trouble finding bookings.
We've been trying to reach her, Captain.
Not today. It's her day off. The bank says she usually goes to Atlantic City. I hear she likes to gamble.
How does she manage a day off in the middle of the week?
The Bank of Legume is open 6 days a week. Their folks have to work Saturdays, so they get a staggered schedule of days off. Some are off Monday, some Tuesday, and so on.
Thanks for the update, Captain.
Here's the bank examiner's report. Among other things, they find the money missing on different days, depending on the branch.
Oh?
The first one was robbed twice, on Tuesdays. The second one was robbed 4 times, always on Fridays. Currently, Thursday is the day of choice.
Thursday, huh? Anything else?
They lost more money each month. Till now. Amounts weren't always the same.
Maybe the embezzler became bolder.
Uh-huh. Here's something. Although the monthly totals are all different, they're all multiples of 9.
Really? Multiples of 9, you'd say.
You see? These digits add up to 9. These add up to 18.
18, eh? I thought you said Oh, sure, of course. 18. 1 and 8 or 9. I'll be darned. Curious.
Yes, but it isn't getting Emmett out of the slammer. And since we can't talk to Blanche Nutt, let's go ask him about her.
Good idea. He'd probably like the company anyway. Emmett would like to ask you about Blanche Nutt.
Good old Blanche? What about her?
We understand you used to be friends, but then something happened?
Yeah, she used to be part of our act.
Your clown act?
That's right. We were known as those clowns at the bank.
What happened?
Well, Blanche got greedy. Oh, she thought that we should be paid for our birthday parties. I explained to her the whole point of it was to do parties for kids that couldn't afford to pay.
So she quit?
Yeah. Hey, what's this all about?
We're checking to see if she may have had something to do with the disappearing money at the bank.
Oh, no. Blanche can be a pain, but she's honest. She wouldn't steal, Pat. I'm sure of it.
We're going to talk to her anyway. When we find her, it's her day off today.
Well, that's right. It's Tuesday. A little hard to tell in here. All the days look the same.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, Emmett, did you have the same day off each week?
Yes, I did. At the Broadway branch, it was Thursday.
The day the money was taken.